Good afternoon, Soul Tribe. Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments, the views, everything. I appreciate it all. Let's go ahead and ring the bell. Let's clear out this energy, and then let's just see what the message the Spirit has for us today. Did you hear that? It's like it was just a really strange. It was like a ring with gaps in between. Like maybe like I said, hey, how are you, RB? Like somebody felt like they were given the easy out, the easy way out. But is it the best way out? Bottom of the deck, we had the public defender, Queen of Wands. Public defender. This is somebody who is a fighter for truth and justice. This could be somebody that works in the courts, but this is somebody who carries a big stick. This is somebody who has some weight behind their name. But this person is strong as they thought that they were. Right now, they are experiencing karma. Because as strong as that they thought that they were, right now they're feeling weak. It's like they did too much. They said too much. They went a little bit too far. And by going too far, now they have themselves in a position with this company. Now it's like whereas somebody was supposed to have been somebody who was going to be, somebody who was balanced and everything else. Now people are finding out that that's not so true. Maybe that person isn't as balanced as they were given credit for. What's the message, Spirit? I am doing well. Thank you. What's the message? Yeah, this is somebody who people used to look up to, I feel like, because at one point this was somebody who, I think was a champion for good. But I feel like they had a lot of power and all that went to their head. Now this person is feeling like out of control. They're feeling out of control because they understand they was in their most devilish nature and they went out of control. And the wheel of fortune is no longer turning in their favor. It's actually turning against them because they allowed themselves to go too far. They allowed themselves to say a little bit too much. And this is a big thing because all of these are major arcana. Somebody knows that there was something that they did that they probably shouldn't have done. And this is something that at work that you know what, it's a truth. It can't be hidden. You can't deny it if you want to. This is somebody who is getting their comeback. This is somebody who's getting their comeback. See, this is somebody who's getting their comeback from the Queen of Swords. Whatever somebody put there is coming back around. Once again, it's coming back around to this Queen of Wands who thought that they was right and could never be wrong and that justice was going to be on their side, but they're seeing justice wasn't on their side. They said too much. They tried to paint a picture and point a finger. Mm. But they didn't realize that finger they pointed at you, they had all those others pointing back at them. Mm. Try to point the finger. What's the master spirit? You know, whenever, hey, K Savage, you know when someone's trying to take the heat off of them because they done did something wrong, they done did something that was not above board and that was questionable and that needs some reprimanding, then they want to go, well, Timmy did this. You wasn't aware that Timmy did that? Oh, Timmy's been doing that since the 3rd of January. Mm-hmm. See, somebody thought that they was getting ready to put themselves in a position where they was gaining, that they was going to be receiving whatever it was, their wish fulfillment. And, they was making a strong connection with somebody. They thought that it was all going their way. They thought that they was going to show somebody or something how hard they was working. Yeah, they thought they was going to show this, maybe the boss, how hard they were working, so that this whatever it was could come their way. This good news could come their way quicker. Put them heads and shoulders above everybody else. So everybody else had to look up and give them the respect that they feel they desired and deserved. And this is somebody who was doing a lot on the computer. They was doing a lot on the computer because they thought, and they was like doing extra shit on the computer that you're not supposed to do, because they thought that extra shit was gonna put them in good stead somehow and give them all the wealth, the promotion, the this, the that, the this and that. But now they're finding out that they fucked themselves in the patutu. Because the truth cannot be hidden. Hey, Marcia, hola. Buenas tardes. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Oh, yeah. See, now they see that, you know what? It's not working out like that. It's like they're a slave to this, whatever this is. Now they see that search for them just to step on anybody's toes to get this money has got them fucked up. He's got them in the position that they deserve to be in. Now somebody, you know what, they have a chance to be told to sit down somewhere. Now maybe, you know what, I'm here, you know what, maybe we need to reconsider. Maybe we need to go back and we need to look at some other things. It's like, now that I feel like that position is being possibly passed on to someone else, or there's other people looking, being viewed as possibilities. Mm-hmm. Because see, somebody thought that they was, good with their words, and they was saying this and saying that, and that they would just kind of put themselves in here, and they would put themselves in there to make themselves like they was of great importance. But see, there was a lot of secrets behind that. And now those secrets at work are starting to come out. See? What's the message? Oh, okay. Yeah. Someone is understanding now them secrets that they thought, it's like somebody, because these came out sideways, it's like somebody tried to throw some negativity your way. And you, Bob, You weaved. You did the shuffle ball change, kick ball change, step up, step back. You did the slide to the left, slide to the right, and turn that shit back around to them. Because it was like the shit that you said, the shit that you talked about, that they worked on. When you said that shit, somebody damn near swallowed their motherfucking tongue. They was like, they was trying to give themselves self CPR to kickstart their heart because you said something in front of somebody. Because it was almost like somebody was trying to confront you. They was trying to confront you with something. They thought they was pulling out some shit for you, but you pulled out some shit for them. All you can hear was Kumo D, how you like me now? Now that person understood. Fucking with you? Fucking with you? Fucking with you? May have been the wrong one. The right one, though. But kind of wrapped up in the same one. Now somebody is thinking about that shit that they was trying to do to have some type of control over you. Trust and believe. They're looking for the right set of shoes with the right heel so that they can turn around and kick themselves in their ass as many times as they possibly can because they didn't realize. See, the thing is, you people look at you like, oh, you so nice, you so kind, you such a pushover. You don't really, you don't get into no mess. You don't be trying to mess with nobody. You don't be doing this. You don't be doing that. And there's a reason. There's a reason you don't. Because if you did, none of them motherfuckers would be able to sleep. None of them. So you don't. You stay to yourself. You do your own thizzle. And that's it. Well, somebody mistake you doing your own thizzle for being weak, dumb, and stupid. You was like, oh. I want you to bring it, motherfucker. Bring it. They brought it. Now they wish they would have kept it at home where it belonged. Hey, Subu. Hey, K Savage. Did I say hello to you? Yes, I did already. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Boy, somebody's trying to listen to hymnals right now or gospel right now. They're trying to soothe their soul because they know they fucked up. Because that, especially when somebody was told, look, we're going to have to reconsider some shit with you. Maybe you're not the right thing, the right one. Now somebody like, damn, why I do it like that? What was I thinking? They didn't think that karma was getting ready to come back around and kick them in their motherfucking ass. That's what they wasn't thinking. See, somebody was trying to paint a picture. Somebody was trying to paint a picture, but they was really trying to stab you in your back and cross you out like you wasn't about nothing, like you didn't know, like you was just some type of simpleton. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. Let me show you better than I can tell you. And you allow that person to show their ass. You allow that person to do their thizzle. You allow that person to soapbox. And when they was finished, because they performed, baby, they performed. When they was finished, you did the slow clap. Bravo! Encore! Encore! And then they got pissed because you knew that they knew that you knew that they knew that you didn't believe none of that bullshit that they was talking about. That you was not moved. That you didn't give it SHI shit. Hey, J Mike. Somebody knew. So you allow them to move themselves out the motherfucking way. You want somebody out the way? I'm going to let it be you. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch you. I'm going to listen to everything that you got to say. But whenever I speak my piece, because who knows? But when I speak my piece, we don't want to hear it. Or we don't want to see no tears. Because it's too late to cry at that point. It is too late to cry. What's the message, Spirit? Mm-hmm. Somebody thought they was going to get that easy way out. Like they was going to get, okay, come on. I'm gonna see if I can fast track you. Somebody thought that they was getting ready to have all the power in the world. They thought somebody was getting ready to fast track their motherfucking monkey ass. Wrong, bitch. You played yourself. You played yourself. You know? You played yourself in front of the boss, the one who's making all the decisions. Like I said, somebody said, let me go ahead and change my mind and my position because I see that who they came after was like a kindergarten teacher. And what that game they spit, oh, they put that shit down. They said, let me tell you something. Don't let this kindergarten teacher look fool you. Okay. I keep myself spiritually strapped at all damn times. Don't let me have to call out the big guns because you're not going to understand Archangel Michael when they come up and rap, tap, tatter, tat, tatter on your door. See, somebody didn't understand that when they was trying to attack you, all they was ushering in for you was a victory. That was it. Because you allow that motherfucker to perform. You allow them to perform and you chose to do nothing. You chose to sit in silence while they was just up and back. Batter up. Because see, somebody thought that they was going to be able to take away your happiness. They did. They thought that they was going to be able to take away your shine. They thought that they was going to be able to kick you off your seat. Nope. What's the message there? See, they don't realize everything that you went through to even get there. This the kind of silly mother trucker that think that if this is like a work situation, this is the type of silly sucker to think that just because y'all work in the same position, they think and they may have just started and they don't know nothing about you, but they think that they can tell you how to do your job. Tell you what you need to be doing. And they don't even know their job. See, somebody didn't realize that they fucked themselves when they thought they was going to fuck you. They fucked themselves in front of the boss. Because your spirit guide, your ancestors, your archangels, everything was telling you, hold tight. Let them speak. Don't say nothing. Let them get it all out. Because when it's your turn, it's going to be your turn. Now somebody understands it is now officially your turn, and their turn is up because when you came out and you spoke your truth, that's when shit changed. See, speaking that truth, somebody didn't realize about integrity. Somebody didn't realize about, see, they mistook you. They mistook you. You must be too quiet. You must be too nice, too fair, too even tempered. You must not have gone off. You must not have kicked no shit over or something like that. That's the problem. See, had you come out and waving a gun or a knife or some shit, and talking about how you went out on Saturday and you beat up 12 people or some stupid shit like that, But if you just going around just like a normal person, caring about people and animals, they mistook you because you smile too much. You joke around too much. That's the problem. So they didn't think that you was going to be able to take up for yourself. You seem too happy. That's what the problem is. You seem too happy, and they wanted to try and do something to bring their happiness down, but it didn't work. They really went out there like that, and it didn't work. Now, guess what? Now somebody want to be your friend. Now they want to be a BFF. Now somebody want to see if y'all could work together on a project or something, because now they see how strong you are with this organization, or how strong you look in the boss's eyes, and the big boss's eyes, not the supervisor's eyes, the big boss. Because when you brought it, you brought it. You put it down. You show what a boss is supposed to be. Now somebody is confused because they fucked up and they don't know how to make it right. And they don't know what to do. But you see everything clearly. You see them for who they are. And you know exactly what to do. You about to protect yourself because you know exactly where they can go again. Cruelty. You like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. No. Oh, you made cookies? I'm allergic to those ingredients. Oh, it don't make a difference what kind of cookies. If it got flour and water in it, I'm allergic to them. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? See, somebody they fucked up because they fucked up. See, and they know that they get this big goose egg, ostrich egg, any type of egg that's big. They the big zero. And you come out looking like the hero. They thought they were going to come out looking like the hero. Nope. Anything. Okay. Yep. See, you are on your way. You on your way up, baby. You on your way up the ladder. They thought they was on their way up the ladder, but no. Boss man said, we're going to sit you down for a little bit. We're going to let you learn something. Because maybe there's some life experience that you don't know about. Somebody was not playing whenever they showed you who they was. They brought the truth. They brought it lovingly, and they let you know, I ain't like y'all. I ain't got to do all that shit. I ain't from these parts. What's the message? Bottom of the deck. Somebody has some type of dark attachment. Like somebody, they have some type of what is it, like a preconceived notion or some type of prejudice already. Like they think they know, but they don't know. They have some type of dark attachment. And somebody is starting to look at that. The bosses look, somebody's thinking about that. That's why somebody said, let's hold off on this project. Let's hold off on this project. Maybe you're not the right one. Because I don't want to stick my good name out there for you to get out there and act a motherfucking fool. Mm-hmm. Healer of the ages. I feel like this is you. Because I feel like, when somebody tried to come for you when you didn't send for them, whenever you set that whole, not only did you set the entire situation straight, but first you set it on fire. Then you set it straight. But now it's a healing process for everybody involved because everybody understands now. But that sets you on a trajectory of blossoming abundance. Because not only do you use your heart, but you're not afraid to stand up for yourself against confirmation against anybody. It don't matter. You don't give a damn. As you shouldn't. What's the message? Yep. What's the message? Hey, ooh, Red Violet, how are you? Mm-hmm. They didn't know how strong you were. They know now. They didn't realize what you could bring to the table, but they know now. See, it's almost like this entire community. Now it's like they see what you bring to the table, how you can positively affect everyone. And that person that was trying to bring you that smoke did not think that you was going to be able to return that shit in the way and manner in which that you did. Now here they are all anxious about the situation. You said, oh, what? Oh, you gonna return? You gonna send that to me? Watch this mirror. Watch this shit. Watch me mirror this shit. But I'm not just gonna mirror it. I'm gonna top you. Okay? Bet. I'm not just gonna match your bet. I'm gonna go over your bet. I'm gonna let you see exactly what you was trying to do. I'm gonna give it to you. You're gonna know all this smoke that you said that you wanted. I'm gonna give you all the smoke and a little bit of this fire. In fact, I'm gonna do you a solid. I'm gonna do you a solid. You see this little piece of C4? I want you to put it on the ground, and I want you to take your foot and I want you to stomp on it and see what happens. That's when you're gonna know that you didn't pick the right one or the wrong one, all up in the same one. Mm-hmm. Say, they want to bring the storm without having any shelter. You ain't got to have no shelter. But when you bring that storm, just know you're not going to make that gorilla stop beating your ass when you get tired. That gorilla ain't going to stop beating your ass until it gets tired. If you want this smoke. What's the message? See, now somebody looking at you all different. Since they looking at they having all scattered thoughts. I'm not taking all of this, but they got some scattered thoughts. See, they did not know that you was as smart as you was, and that you could see where they was coming from. They thought that you couldn't see. They were so upset with you. They didn't think that you could see what they was doing. You the one that's got all the knowledge. They was just mad. That was it. That was it. See, Archangel Gabriel, and you stood up for yourself. You spoke up for yourself. You said what was just and what was unjust. You ain't had nothing to hide. Shit. And then on top of that, whenever you did that, you spoke your piece. You said you moving forward. You letting this shit go. And that's when the door to spirit and value, that's when they realized how valuable you was, because you said you spoke your motherfucking piece. I'm willing to let this shit go. You meditated on this shit. You spoke your piece, you let it go. And that's when they said, oh shit, we done fuck with the wrong one. The other one, that's when they said, we gonna wait. We gonna wait. Because that shit that you was trying right there, oh, no. You was trying to deceive somebody, thinking you was gonna get some victory, like we wasn't gonna be able to pick up on that shit. But when you did that shit, we was like, oh, hold up. This bitch done lost his or her fucking mind. What the hell? That's when somebody realized somebody is really envious of you for being you. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful, baby. That's what you tell them. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Like, that's not a me issue. That's a you issue. That's whenever the boss man started thinking and said, you know what? If I just saw this shit and didn't know all this other shit was going on, what other shit has been going on that I don't know about? Who the fuck is this person? That's when they said, yeah, let me contemplate this, because I can't be putting my good name on some old wild banshee acting like I don't know what the fuck this person would act like. That's when somebody said, nah, I need to balance some shit out and protect my money. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck all of that. Somebody took out the big gun. They was like, left foot, boom. Right foot, boom. Shoot myself in both my feet. Yeah, you sure did. What's the message? What's the message? What's the message, Spirit? And now somebody is upset, worried. They upset, they worried because somebody else decided, you know what? I'm walking away. Like somebody walked away from somebody else. And now they upset, they're worried about it because they don't know how to fix this whole thing. See, they don't know how to fix. They put their butt all up on their shoulders, feeling like they was the big person. Like it made it look like they got some real broad shoulders or something. No, like I said, somebody sat there and they just listened. They let this person say whatever it was that they wanted to say. Whenever that person was finished, they said, bet. When it was their turn, oh, that person wanted to have all bets off at that point. No, baby, we just getting started. Put your money on the motherfucking table. Put it on the table. Now they feel like they in two minds. Like, what the hell did I do this for? Why did I do this? And how can I bounce back? That's what somebody feel like, they in two minds. They're like, what the hell? Because they're like, okay, on one point I was being fast tracked for this, to reach this pinnacle, to get this. Now I'm pushed all the way back. Yes, because it's very clear how somebody's not prepared, they're not mature, they're very childish. And how there's a whole lot of shit about them that they didn't know that still need to come out. Especially the part of how this person is not loving at all. They're not loving, and they don't want to work. They're not trying to be in no nothing with nobody. It's like this person is just like out for self. As long as they look good. As long as it looks like I am rising above and doing the most. See, somebody wants to look like they're the ones who rise above. They're the ones who do the most, and they do it on their own. Whereas really, they're not doing nothing. They're not doing nothing. Somebody's thinking about, maybe a time in the past when they could slide in, where they found the way to slide in, possibly getting good with the manager or something like that. But somebody's not getting that new start. They're not getting that new start. Ooh, I didn't see. There was this man holding a heart that was sideways. So I feel like, you know what? I didn't see that card whenever we was with this last deck. But I feel like this could even have somebody looking at them different. Yeah. Now that forward movement, I don't feel like it's moving forward. I feel like things is stopped. I feel like spirit has stopped somebody, stop somebody in their tracks. You can't make that up. Judgment is been called on somebody. Somebody has been stopped in their tracks. Yep, you can't make this up. That wheel of fortune they thought was turning in their favor is not so much turning in their favor. Now somebody says, no, I don't think this is the right time for you. We can't do all this because, like I said, I put you in that position. And you know what? That's going to put me in a position where somebody going to be like, hold up. There was 1,000 other people and you chose that one. Somebody going to be like, no, because then they're going to tell me it's time for you to go. We're going to need you to leave. So somebody said, no, we're not about to do it like that. Or if you are, I'm not. You could do it all you want, but I'm not going to do it like that. And since I'm the one to control the strings, we probably both won't be doing it like that. What's the message? What is the message? Somebody was like, oh, hell no, I didn't see all that crazy shit. Because the truth done came out. The truth has come out. Especially if somebody's being given special privileges. That truth has come out. All of that shit, them special privileges, that shit is stopped. Oh, fuck that. Somebody said, oh no, because they put it down. It's known what's going on. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? What's the message? All I can hear is like tires squealing. You know how when there's somebody slamming on the brakes. What's the message? Anything else? Thank you. Because somebody realizing they acted a little bit too. They because they acted impulsively. They thought they knew what was up. They just knew that they could go to the bathroom Do number two, not close the door, and nobody would be able to smell anything. They felt like their doo-doo did not stink. But now somebody's understanding that one move, that one doo-doo-ish move, got them all fucked up. Not only did that one doo-doo-ish move get them all fucked up, but now it's like they either have to leave a certain situation and they are concerned and scared because maybe they broke some rule, maybe some secrets are coming out, a whole bunch of shit is coming out. But now somebody feel like that they're on the outside, whereas before they were on the inside. Now they's on the outside looking in, like the boss don't even want to be dealing with them because the boss see how they was trying to create a whole situation just to get their wish fulfillment. How they was trying to do all this magic shit just for them to get their wish fulfillment. Somebody thought they was getting ready to climb the ladder. They was going to be in charge, large and in charge. But now they see that little witchy attitude that they had, got them fucked up. And not only that, but everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. They gossiping. They're like, yeah, girl, did you see Margaret? I saw ass. That's what that ass get. What's the message? Hey, Deborah, how are you? And here you're being looked at as the loyal, responsible, respectful one, the mature one, the one who's got it together. You're being looked at as a proper choice. And now, like I said, this person, they feeling left out in the cold. They feeling trapped. They feeling blocked. They don't know what the hell is going on, because like I said, because this person, they thought that their shit didn't stink, like they was going to get the upper hand, like somebody wasn't going to be able to see something. And they didn't even notice anything. Like they was just taking for granted how great they was, but they don't feel like they're that great anymore. Yep. But something that somebody has told this person is going to stay with them for a long time. Something that somebody has told this person is going to stay with them for a long time. What's the message, Spirit? And sometimes that's what it takes, is to be hit, is to be stabbed with that 100% truth in the heart. That hurts. Oh, that hurts. But it wakes you up. It makes you think. It makes you realize. And sometimes it can change the course, the trajectory. But see, somebody's thinking about what you said, that makes them want to start something over, wants them to have some type of new beginning. But right now, they want to come and bring you some apology, and be like, hey, I don't know why I was tripping like that, but let's go ahead. Let's just start over. Let's do this. Let's do that. But they fucked up because they know that you shut them down. And now they sitting around with their head all in their hands, like, why did I behave in that manner? Could have been something at work. Why did I behave in that manner? Oh, well, yeah, because it could have been something at work because somebody spoke their truth, stood up for themselves, and defended themselves. Yeah. And there's those people like that, them haters. They feel like, especially at work, they feel like they want to bring some heat to you. Bring it. Bring it. I like heat. I live in Arizona. It gets hot here all the time. I like it. It's hot here 10 months out the year. Bring it. Because I got something for you. Hey, Janine, how are you? Yep. I feel like somebody's getting ready to get a surprise. Yeah, I feel like somebody's getting ready to get a surprise. Because I feel like, yeah, I feel like somebody's getting ready to get a surprise because you was able to successfully put this whole situation behind you, even though you knew there was some fuck shit behind it. But you, like I said, you cleared that table. You cleared the room. Yeah, that you knew there was some fuck shit at work. But you cleared the room. You was like, oh, and broke up that little group. That little, and now somebody's afraid to talk to you. As they should be. What's the message? I feel like you're getting ready to get a little treat. Can't make this up. You getting ready to get a little treat. Something that's gonna make you feel good, because you can be like, yeah. Especially after somebody tried to stab you in your back and cause chaos and conflict. But this person now is receiving those same just desserts. And they hate it. They so worried. They worried about their money and they worried about their job because they was doing something they wasn't supposed to. They worrying about their money and they worrying about their job. Somebody they trying to do some research. They possibly looking for something else. They trying to investigate. They're probably looking for something else because they're not sure if, after whatever this happened, they're going to lose their job or whatever. And this person is so upset and so brokenhearted that they tried to bring you any type of bullshit, and that bullshit came back the fuck on them. Damn. You got to be more careful. Like they say, if I don't send for you, you better not come for me. What's the message? When you come for me, you better come hard. Because, baby, let me tell you something. I comes protected. You can't see this one. That's my Marie LeBeau. I comes protected. You can't see in the living room. My true ancestors. I comes protected. So if you coming for me, make sure you come prepared, baby. But come prepared to play. Because I like to play. You know how a cat will play with the mouse right before it takes it down? Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's the message? Right. Okay, Janine, thank you. I'm glad that you popped in. What's the message? Ooh. Somebody wants to bring you some type of apology. They do. They want to make you some type of offer because they know that what they thought that was going to work out, it didn't work out like that. Not only did you walk away, not only are they blocked, but they don't see themselves ever being able to work this out with you because you was like, oh no, you went on total shutdown, hermit mode. You was like, I'm so good. You seriously, you on turn, you shut down. You keeping everything to yourself. And this person is in misery. This person is in misery. Oh well. Sometimes you get what you put out there. Sometimes you just get what you pay for. Can't. Let's see. Trying to pick them up the way they like. Okay, yeah. Yeah, see, you're being seen as the victorious one because you spoke your piece and you said, okay, now I'm willing to set this to the side and move the fuck on. Okay? The other person who, I'm telling you, can't make this up. So the other person who thought they was bringing the fire, see that they little match was blown out. And here they are feeling stuck on stupid. Because you took the mature way. Okay? You took the mature way to be able to work together. And you express that shit. I'm telling you, somebody, they feel trapped by their own making. Goody, 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 goody. Just like we like it. Let's see what another deck has. Just like we like it. You want to bring it? Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. What's the message, Spirit? Bottom of the deck. That King of Pentacles. See, now that King of Pentacles sees working with you and feels like this would be a good match to work with you. Not only that, but somebody's traveling towards you. I'm telling you, they're going to offer you something, or you get to things are going to get a lot easier or a lot better for you. You know, Spirit is moving you forward. Spirit is moving you on the fast track. Okay? Because everybody can see, you know, how loyal you are, how grounded you are, how, you know, methodical, whatever. But all of this is going in the right direction. And like I said, Spirit is moving you, putting you on that fast track. Especially because, you know how to communicate with others, you know. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah. I feel like, you know, at one point you was holding back from saying what you really wanted to say, but then you got to the point where you needed to say what you needed to say, and you said it to, you know, the big person, the big boss man, and that's whenever that person decided they need to go ahead and give you some more responsibility, because you go from the Four of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. You said whatever it is that you needed to say, hey, no, I see this. Because I'm telling you, the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. The wheel of fortune is turning in your favor, and everybody's seeing you as the responsible, respectful one. What's the message? Thank you, Janine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. See, the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor, and that other person sees it and they are pissed. They pissed because they feel like it was supposed to have been them. But guess what? Lucky for them, they get to do it all over. They've completed a cycle. Somebody is on a new journey. They're on a new journey. Somebody is having to do things differently this time. Luckily, somebody is being set free. You know, where they thought that they was up there and you was down there. Now they see that that wasn't it. And then that person that they felt that they had that in with, they really don't have that in with that person, because they see how someone was willing to go to no lengths to stab somebody else in the back and to do them the worst. Now this person is looking at all of their actions and how maybe they should have not done that shit in the first fucking place, how they should have thought about what they got to take care of in the first place. See, the devil will lead you to the most humbling experiences. The devil is when you wake up. That's what makes you want to live right. Can't make this up. When somebody woke up, now they want to live right. Hey, it's just Robbie. How are you? Because you can't live right and do wrong. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to be perfect. Ain't nobody trying to be perfect. But you can't live right and do wrong. See, this is too many cards. I'm going to put these in. What just came out. Everything is clear. Everything is rosy. Everything is going good for you at work. Because, like I said, good news travels fast. And I feel like good news is traveling fast about you, how you're not afraid to stand alone. How you are truly an independent person, and how the coworkers celebrate you and, whatever. The boss likes you and stuff like that. And so now this judgment call was been made. Hi, the one and only Golden Ray. How are you? What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, somebody trying to kick themselves. They're trying to stay strong. Today's a Saturday, trying to stay strong. They want to talk to somebody, but they're not really sure who they can talk to. But they really do want to talk to somebody. But the way they want to talk is that they want to just like, well, I just need to explain myself. I need to explain. I was under a lot of stress and pressure, and that's why blah, 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 blah. But somebody has already made a decision. They already saw what they saw, and they said, you're not the right one for this position. They decided that they needed somebody more balanced, somebody more open, somebody more calm, So they're going to offer that position to somebody else. What's the message? And it don't make a difference how much stress and pressure you was under. That's even worse. Because you're always going to be under stress and pressure. You're always going to have something going on. We all are. But that don't mean you can just outwardly, openly, and freely disrespect anybody and not expect no blowback. Now, I don't know how good you can fight or how strong the root of your teeth are. The roots of your teeth are. But they got to be, and how tough your lips are, but they got to be hella tough and strong. You got to be an awfully good fighter to be walking around doing that shit to people. I'm telling you, not thinking that somebody gonna get with your ass one day like you can just say whatever. That's how this mother got the bandage all on their head. See, because somebody done got with them and said, oh, what did you say? Repeat yourself. No. I'm not judging. I just didn't hear you correctly, I think. So that's why I want you to repeat. Say it again. Say it again. So what did you say? I thought that's what you said, motherfucker. Boom! I thought that's what your ass said. See, now somebody understanding that little apology, they need to come and they need to have their respect be just as big as their disrespect. Their apology to be just as big as their disrespect was. You see, especially since everybody walking around or walking away from that person. Because they're like, no, that shit wasn't cool. We ain't know you was like that. We don't want to be around nobody like that. Mm-mm. You know? Mm-mm. Somebody got to go in and they had to figure out their childish ways. That's what they need to do. They had to figure out their childish ways. How they talk, think, act, communicate, all that. Because somebody just thought that they could just run rampant. They walked, then they had to be carried back. Or else they limped back. But they walked over. I'm telling you. Somebody was helping them limp back. The other person was helping them pick up their teeth. They was like, is this a molar? These things had 3 roots? Mm-hmm. See, spirits got you on the fast track. And that other person is stuck. That other person don't know what's getting ready to happen with them. They really don't. They don't know what the hell is getting ready to happen with them. But they do remember how, y'all had a relationship in the past. Y'all had, y'all was fun and fine in the past, There was like, it seemed like there was like a stronger relationship in the past, and then something happened. And this person needs to figure out what. Where did they get off track? What happened? What's the message? See? They're thinking about that relationship. It was like so good in the past. But they're realizing the way that they communicated to you, the way that how they brought their message to you. They didn't bring it in with a sense of loving or peace or harmony or care or anything. They brought it in like, bitch, let me tell you something. First of all, you're ugly. Second, your ass stink. Third, you got some shit in your teeth all the fucking time, and we tired of looking at that shit. And your breath smell worse than a dog's ass. No offense, Sasha. And, they just like somebody just kind of went in and they thinking about, I did probably do too much. Yeah. I could understand how that person would never want to speak to me again, especially since I basically cut them all the way the fuck down. So they know that little fond memory is over. It's just a memory now. It is just a memory now. Anything else? Yeah, and they are overburdened, overwhelmed. They're like, how could I fuck this up? They are overwhelmed because they know they did too much. Sometimes it's better to not act like you the big bully on campus. I feel like maybe somebody act like they was a big bully, or they tried to bully you. That's what it was. Somebody tried to bully you. They thought somebody was either a bully or a mean girl in school. They had you fucked up. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They had you fucked up. All the way up. Now they're realizing you were 18th degree black belt and 14 different types of martial arts. And you done fucked them up. all the way. I'm telling you, they thinking about this shit that they done did. That's all they can think about. They can't think about nothing else. I'm telling you, the only other thing they can think about this is how they fuck themselves up. Only other thing they're thinking about is the way they fuck themselves up. I mean, it's the same thing. It's just they're just trying to. It's how they're putting the words in the same sentence. They're like, "Damn, I fucked myself up." Then I go, "How did I fuck myself up?" Then I go, "Damn, I messed myself up. Damn, I fucked myself." Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They did all this. They put all this on pause for themselves. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. But like we say over here, oh well, give them the sweet spot gang sign. 2 it is, 1 it is. They like it, we love it. They're one of the easy way out. Easy peasy. You got it. You got it. Uh-oh. 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 Somebody's under investigation. Probably for something they did 3 to 5 years ago. Somebody's under investigation. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm hearing that song. I don't know if y'all know what song I'm trying to sing, but that's the only words that I know of the song. I can't hum how the music goes, because if I do, y'all will be like, So all I know is uh-oh, uh-oh. That's it. What's the message, Spirit? Okay, thank you, Red Violet. Right. Right. I think that's all they say, right? Yeah, I'm telling you. Something about you got some spirit ancestors, archangels around you, and something about a love relationship. Maybe this is that gift, that surprise you're getting, because you get the victory. You get the victory because you displayed bravery, strength. You kept your head on. You was that warrior. You adopted that can't stop, won't stop attitude. Plus, they fight dirty. They fight real dirty, but they can't hold a candle to the wind in you. They can't hold a candle in the wind to you. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Hey, it's just Robbie. You'll probably hear that song for the rest of the night. Yeah. Yes. I knew that there was other words in the song, but that's all I knew. Telling you, somebody wanted an ending for you, but it's not happening. They wanted an ending for you, but your archangels stay on the ready. They didn't know that your archangels was right there, and they stay on the ready. That's why you got the victory. Plus, your Akashic records are cloaked. They couldn't see anything. And somebody else, They was a willing participant, so they're just as concerned. But just as long as you know that all the dark is cleared, whoever was involved, they are concerned because you know you come with the truth, the funk, and the motherfucking fury. You ain't afraid of nothing. You ain't afraid of no one. Because if God is for me, who I give a fuck of who's against me? See, somebody has to realize that words either heal a situation or they can really hurt a situation. And this person, it was the way that they chose to openly and publicly and broadcastingly disrespect you. That's what put it in the ether for them. Something's in the ether for them, and they're scared. They're scared. They're concerned. What's the message, Spirit? They are concerned. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah. Somebody now realized that they was trying to come out in some damn savage mode. Now they realize that they should have took a hard pass on that damn savage mode. Because prosperity is now coming to you. Somebody is sitting here watching the clock every 30 minutes because they feel like they're about to receive a call, text, email, something. And they just nervous. They're like trying to like soothe themselves, but they're clock watching. Anything else? And they're going to get the easy way out, but is it the easy way? Was it easy? Was it easy? They played everyone in the end. And that's what left you thinking, like, who are all these people? That's when you said, let me put my guard up. But they played everyone in the end. And they played themselves especially. Anything else? Yes, Marcia, it is yours. Yes, it is already yours. It is already yours. It is already yours. Hi, Addie. How are you? I love you more. Marcia, it is already yours. Ooh. Somebody got that big D energy. Ooh. See, they was tired. Somebody was tired of watching you win. And somebody was upset with tired of watching you win because this person could have been having family issues. This is the same person that's married to her pedophile adult boyfriend. It's like they wanted you to believe their lie or that their lie was going to fuck up your life, but you followed your north node and you did whatever it is that you needed to do. Now this person is feeling boxed in. And they're trying to wonder if they should plant seeds elsewhere because they feel like their position or their time there is done. Something about maybe in their family tree they got mixed up thinking that life is about an abundance of personal items, but it's not. Life is not an abundance of personal items. Life is like those relationships that we have, those daydreams that we work to, and goals that we work to reach. Somebody is like, because of maybe somebody's religious beliefs, it kind of got them some type of way. But somebody gives off like these really weird creep vibes for sure. And they understand now it's because of the Creator that you speak your truth, which is what leads to your success, which is why you always get the victory. Because of the Creator, you always speak your truth, which leads to your success, which you always get the victory. Yep. And somebody else, you just like, you done with this person. You telling somebody, boy, bye. It's like, if you could just leave now, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Boy, bye. But somebody needs to take a leap of faith. It could be something about an online community that they should join or they're a part of or something like that. Or maybe somebody in the online community wants to date you. But somebody should take a leap of faith. Yeah, something about a star of attraction. Maybe you are the star of attraction to this person. What's the message, Spirit? But whatever it is, you never let them see you sweat. Never. Hey, Ragnarok, how are you? You did? What'd you say, Marcia? What's the message? What is the message? Anything else? Okay. Okay. Ooh, somebody took a big risk. They took a big risk. And whenever they took that big risk and shit didn't turn out the way that they wanted to, there was no backsies. You're in there now. You're jumped in with both feet. You're in there. Something about uh ooh, the devil said don't blame him. The devil said I ain't make you do that stupid shit. I ain't make you do that stupid shit. Because they tried to throw you under the bus again. This ain't the first time, but this the last time because you said I'm about to share my story. I'm about to tell you what's going on over here that I know about. And on top of that, you walk, talk, and exercise daily your faith. That you already knew everything was going to be okay. You already knew everything was going to turn out in your favor because you left it right in God's hands. Exactly where God said, leave this with me. I got this. Go and do whatever you need to do. You feel like going outside and play? Go on outside and play. I got this. I'll clean up this mess. So, all right, yes. Y'all, it's been almost an hour and 20 minutes. Did not know it was that long. So I'm going to get off of here. Take my dog outside. I don't want to say it too loud because then you'll hear those little paws down the hallway. And then I'll be back on later this afternoon. So, but if anybody has any questions later, go ahead and ask them. And thank you, Marcia. And we could just do it like that. If not, we'll just see what the message the Spirit has for us. But thanks so much. And I look forward to seeing y'all soon. Thank you.